Hello Gooners Gamers, it's your boy Kentman and welcome to the first ever fan service roundup where I take a bunch of different news and topics that I didn't think needed a whole video for, that I wanted to round up into one big old video. Get the premise? Alright, then play the intro and let's get right into it.
I love the kind of woman that will actually just kill me.
Normally I don't talk about a lot of anime on here, but this one I'm gonna make an exception for, and that is for More Than a Married Couple and Not Lovers manga, officially returning after being on hiatus for almost 2 to 3 years, and this is super exciting for me. I love this anime. It's about two people who ends up living together for this marriage program because of their school. A lot of kids do it in their school, and at first they don't have a really cool relationship, but then over time they start to have a little relationship, and then of course these two are childhood friends who always had this feeling for each other, but didn't have the feelings for each other, and it ended up in the cliffhanger, and then now it's back, and it's pretty cool. And a lot of people are excited for it. I'm excited too. So hopefully that means season 2's anime won't be that far behind. So next we got Higurashi When They Cry. Now, I've been a fan of Higurashi for a long time, for a very long time, from the OG. I even have my Ren Ryugu figure that still looks very cute, that I've had ever since the original anime. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a anime or if it's going to be a new game, but regardless of the fact, it says Soul Chant is a new content from where you become a resident of the fictional world and experience the story while interacting with characters. So I'm assuming it's a new game. That sounds like a new game. So this released today, and it's just an interactive live chat box experience for Higurashi When They Cry. It allows users to chat with an AI versions of Rena, Mion, and Kenichi. Yeah. Now I'm sad. Next, the last anime that I gotta talk about is Date Alive. The last season, the series is ending. That's so sad. It's crazy to think about a lot of anime series ending this year, technically, and coming to a close. And Date Alive is gonna be one of them. Look at Toka in the wedding outfit. Oh, it makes me happy, but it also makes me sad at the same time. Date Alive F. Last date, man. But regardless of the fact, Date Alive is going to be ending, and I just had to talk about it because, you know, one, the same artist who makes Neptunia draws for Date Alive, or designed the characters for Date Alive. I don't know if she does the anime too, but she does work on the art for the characters. So I feel like as like a one person that loves Date Alive and a person that also represents I just want to talk about it. That's it. Finally, let's jump into some Neptunia Unlimited, as they've been doing a pretty good job promoting and hyping up the game, and they've been showing off a couple different clips for Neptune talking to Rode, the new CPU for Suina. And I just love seeing the animation. You got CL here as well, having a conversation with them. And just hearing, I mean, I know we don't hear the English voice acting, which we want to see for the American users. However, I just love seeing just new animations for a lot of the characters and just the new characters in general. And I'm just excited to see this game. They did show off another one of Lots and Anna talking as well, right here. And their voices are a lot different what I was expecting them to be. Now for Lots, who is probably the rougher of the two twin sisters, this is kind of expected. She has a little bit more of a I'm gonna beat your ass kind of added voice. But Anna actually has a more, I don't know what she said to her, but she doesn't seem to like agree with it. Maybe Lots is gonna be the new, not the new blonde, but like another version of, like another type of personality of blonde who is just kind of foul mouthed. But then you have Anna, who's gonna probably be the more cute, I want to hug you kind of personality, and they match. The voices match. I just like seeing the new characters, and they just look cool, and I can't wait to play this game. What's more exciting is that they actually finally released the price is the Japanese version, and for the standard version, it's only going to be $55.99. Now, I do not know if this is going to translate over to America whenever it does release over here, probably a year from now. I don't know, but the fact that it is going to be a reasonable price and not $70, that's a pretty good deal for me. And then they also got the price for the collector's edition, which is called the Galaxy Edition, which is fitting for the whole reboot kind of vibe they're going with, and it's going to be $130.99, which is pretty cool. And all the stuff that you got for, they talked about in the live stream, from a mystery item that we don't know, this is what the LE box is going to look like, the music disc, and they're going to be giving out a divine cross card, which we're talking more about that later. But that's not the only person that's going to have versions of the game. And here's the Switch version, if you guys want to know. They are going to be releasing on Switch, which is weird that they're not releasing it through East Asia soft for Switch in Japan. So maybe that's only something they do for America, which we'll talk more about that in a second too. But they do have it on Ami, which I did already pre-order for the PS5, and they do have different versions, which is this one that I pre-ordered on Ami, called the Galaxy Edition, but for Ami, you get this like mystery item. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming that it's going to be a tapestry, but it looks like Neptune in her CPU form, Purple Heart, and like a maid outfit. I don't know if this is going to be a poster or if it's going to be a wall scroll. I don't know, but I want it. So I pre-ordered it. So this is the version I went with, but they do have the basic version and just the regular game case version if you do want to go with that one, which is like $45, which it seems to be a lot cheaper on Ami. However, if you are going after tax, it's probably going to equal out to like maybe $60. But or if you want to go with the more exclusive Galaxy Edition for Ami, it's going to be 19,470 yen or $122.33. Now, I do think they have a non-Ami version as well. Let me see. They have a lot of fucking versions in here. There's a lot of versions. Let me see. They have, I'm trying to see if they have the non-Ami version. Yeah, this is just the normal bonus version, and this is like the normal one that they're giving, and it's a little cheaper. It's only $111 or 17,820 yen. And so this is going to be the non-Ami version, which comes with all the stuff that the Play Asia version is going to come with. But if you're looking for this version, this one comes with a new illustration B2 wall scroll and an acrylic stand. So that was appealing to me, and they didn't show what the acrylic stand is going to look like. I'm assuming it's going to be Purple Heart, essentially. So I'm actually excited to see what that's going to be, and whenever it does happen, I'll unbox it in August when it releases. So next, let's talk about Divine Cross. Finally, as the Series 2 for Neptunia is now available. It's $84.99, which is a pretty big amount for a booster box. But for 20 packs within one box, I guess that's not as bad. But it is available for pre-order if you want to do that. And it's cool to see that Neptunia has a TCG again. And as a person that it's been collecting a lot of TCG, especially for One Piece and Magic, this is going to probably be something I buy. Maybe not right away right now, but soon. Next, let's talk about Death in Request Code Z coming to Switch and Switch 2 from East Asia Soft. So it does seem like East Asia Soft is going to be ID's Factory's prominent way to bring these games over to the Switch from East Asia Shop, which is pretty cool and nice that, you know, people will be able to buy it. It sucks that you can't just directly buy it on Switch without that, because Nintendo's just being weird with a lot of ID Factory games. However, you know, you will be able to buy it, and they actually do have it available. That's going to be going live tomorrow, or depending on, I don't know when I'm posting this actually. So by the time you're watching this, it's probably already live. But if I'm posting this before that, this goes away, it's probably already live. But they don't have the pricing for how much it's going to be yet. But here's the standard version of the game. But they actually do have the price now. It is $60 for the LE, which is actually a pretty good price for an LE for Switch. And the base version is only going to be $40. So if you want to play this game on Switch, Now you'll be able to do it through East Asia Shop and for a pretty good price. I would rather play it on the PS5, but maybe just to have the collector's edition, I might buy it on Switch 2. So we'll see. I don't even have a Switch 2, so I don't even know why. I mean, I do have a Switch 1, but I don't have a Switch 2, so yeah. Either way, there it is. I just wanted to let you guys know. Now let's move into some Senran Kagura news. Mostly just talking about a lot of pop-up merch that they've been doing recently, and it's so hot that I just gotta talk about it. One specifically is these new milk cow made outfits. They had a pop-up shop, and the day that the shop happened, it immediately sold out. And that's what I'm saying, bro. They need to start releasing more Senran Kagura merch worldwide because fans wants to buy it if you let them. Now, the one thing about their merch for this pop-up shop, Curtain Damashi is the ones behind this merch, and they do have a pop-up shop online that you can buy a lot of it, but most of the time you're going to need a proxy shipping service to buy a lot of this merch. Now, sometimes they will also release a lot of their merch on AmiAmi, but it's hard to say when they're going to do that. You can even see Brown Dust 2 also has a collab with them as well, and it's pretty cool. But you know, the art of this looks absolutely stunning. You got Yomi, you got Akagi, you got Murasaki, we got Kurfufu, and we got Toki, pretty much the new rising star of Senran Kagura recently. And man, oh man, I want to buy all of it. I do want to buy all of it. I know I can't fit everything in my room, but I do want to buy all of it. Mostly I do want to buy the Akagi one, because Akagi is just a bad bitch, bro. Let's just be real, bro. I mean, I love Yumi, and I do, and she's my main girl, but Akagi, oh my God, Akagi, bro. They never miss when it comes to Akagi. I mean, they don't miss with any character, but the fact is that when it comes to Akagi, they are just, oh my God. And it just looks so fucking good. I'm probably gonna see if I can find a way to buy a lot of this, because they don't use Buyee to buy it, but maybe I can use another proxy shipping service to get it, and they don't ship worldwide yet. So it's like criminal to look at something that I can't buy and I'm a big fan of it. It sucks. So please, Marvelous, please let this start being a product on your website. Marvelous, you've done it before. You had Senran Kagura stuff on your website. Just do it again, and we will buy it. I promise you, I will buy it. I will buy it if there's a way for me to buy it. I will spend money. Now, as I showed you guys these mats and sleeves and stuff before on AmiAmi, right here. See right here? These things right here is literally over here. No, over here. Over here. So eventually, they will come over to AmiAmi. It just takes a long time for it to eventually come over to AmiAmi. Look at Senko, bro. She looks so fucking good. I love Senran Kagura, bro. And that's not it for Senran Kagura. We got some more merch that's available on Hobby Stock, which we got the wedding booby mouse pads, along with the new other pop-up shop that they were doing for. We got Renko here, and we got Riona, we got Yumi, and we got Homura, and then we got Kagura, bro. Look at these guys, bro. They look so good, bro. I'm definitely gonna buy these. They do ship worldwide, and you can use Buyee for them. So I will definitely be buying a lot of this, and mostly the acrylic stands, and I'll probably be buying the Yumi wall scroll because I love Yumi. But I do want to buy all their acrylic stands, and I do want to buy one of these booby mounts. Look at Akagi, bro. They don't miss when it comes to Akagi. You got Asuka, Ryobi, Riona, and then we go back to the other pages. They have the acrylic stands or the Dakimakuras for all of them in acrylic stands. They're like the small, these are the small wall scrolls. I got it in the back for Yumi back there on my wall. And they got Fubuki, Kafufu. I didn't realize how popular Kafufu was, but they got pretty much a lot for everybody. Look at Fubuki, man. Golly. Fubuki is a bad. Shut your mouth. But either way, that is it for Senran Kagura as right now. We still don't have any more news about the game as right now, but eventually that will happen. But we do have some more information about Blue Reflection. We are getting a physical version of the game. Finally, they did post it on Play Asia. The game is still censored, so there's that. Keep that in mind. But is the collector premium edition is going to be $75.99, which is not a bad price. The premium, the special collector's edition will be $173.99, but it does come with a wall scroll, which is pretty nice. And then the standard version is actually just going to be $40, which is $50 actually, which is actually pretty nice for a remake or a remaster of a game that's also censored, which is, you know, we already had that whole conversation. If we want to talk about it, watch the video, it'll be in the right cards. But either way, but if you don't want to use Play Asia, they do have it on Video Game Plus as well, which is, you know, $40 or $50 for after tax probably. Most of the time, whenever the game releases or is about to release, they'll post a collector's edition for them. So just keep an eye out for that if you want to go from Video Game Plus. They also show that they also have the new Shantae coming, going to be coming on for Play Asia, so I might have to go ahead and grab that as well at some point. So that's cool. So I still need to play this. So I'm gonna get that. So what else we got? We also got Stellar Blade entering the TCG market. Look at fucking Eve and Raven, swimsuit Raven, and it looks like it's gonna be Neville Arena. I've never heard of that. I don't know if that's gonna be Union. I don't know if that's the Japanese version of Union Arena, which does a lot of TCG for Bleach and, you know, 100 Girlfriends and other properties that have Full Metal Alchemist, Inuyasha soon to be. And I don't know if this is the same company, but I'm gonna just assume that it's not. And the fact that they just looked as good and we're actually getting Stellar Blade TCG is phenomenal, phenomenal. And I cannot wait to, you know, buy those. May 8th, 2026, Stellar Blade Neville Arena Booster Box will release. You can find it at an offline card shop, online shopping malls nationwide, starting release date. An online shopping mall nationwide starting from the release date. We appreciate your great interest. Look at this booster box. Look at these cards, bro. Wait, they're doing Brown Dust 2 as well? Oh, I'm glad I clicked on this website. Oh, they're gonna have Wilhelmina and Morphea. Oh, wait, hold up. And that's what the booster, wait. So yeah, I don't know if Neville Arena and Union Arena is the same thing. I'm assuming that they are because they have the same cards here. So eventually maybe Union Arena is gonna get these as well. But that is interesting. I can't read any of this. I can't read any of this. Did I switch it to English? You can't switch. It's not letting you right click. It's not letting you right click. The humanity. And as you see, they're going to be doing soul leveling. They have Tokyo Ghoul. They have all these different processes. They're going to be doing Inuyasha at one point. They're going to be doing ReZero. Oh, ReZero cards. Oh, I don't need this, but I want it. I want 100 Girlfriends is going to be getting some TCG cards as well. And yeah, I don't know if these are the same or not the same, but regardless of the fact, I have to look more into that. So we'll keep that. But speaking of Brown Dust 2, Brown Dust 2 does have some brand new merch that they're going to be bringing out in August. We got a Wilhelmina banner. We got a bunch of banners for all the other characters too, for like Tar, and we also got Blade, and then we got Librita, and then we also have Darren, which all looks sexy. I did buy the pre-order the Wilhelmina one because Wilhelmina's my girl, the main girl, and we also got their acrylic stands. I'm buying all their acrylic stands, and I don't know if I want to buy the desk mat, but it does look really cool. But I have other desk mats that I am more interested in at the present moment. But you know, here's the Liberta wall scroll, and then they also have this canvas art, which is really cute. But my question is, are we going to be getting these outfits in the game at some point? Because we don't have these in the game. And if we're getting a nurse themed outfits at some point, I want to know. Because I'm definitely going to buy them. Because That'd be nice. That'd be pretty nice. You know, that's just kind of, I just would like that. So, yeah, so that's pretty much all the stuff that I wanted to talk about today. A lot of great news about Senran Kagura and Neptunia, Brown Dust 2, Stellar Blade, and a couple anime stuff. If you guys want to see me talk about more anime, fan service anime in, you know, this roundup, let me know, and I could definitely do more in the future. Mostly I focus around the games and stuff, but I can't talk about anime in the future if you want to. But this is a work in progress, first episode of doing this, and if you guys like this kind of content and want to see more news and articles and stuff like that, let me know, and I could definitely make it happen. So with that being said, let me know what's your favorite news article and thing that we talked about today in today's video. Also, remember that fan service is the best kind of service, and be a fan of that like button. Remember that I'm trying to hit 20K by the end of the year, and with your help and support, I can definitely do that. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video next time. Bye me.